Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. So today I am just going to be drawing and finishing this piece. And if I manage to finish this early, we might either move on to chatting or another art piece I've been working on. It depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah. But yeah, I've been working on this for quite a while now. I need to check when I DM'd him. Anyways, yeah, this has been in the works for over a month now. Cause I was super no over month 2 months. Oh god, it's been over 2 months, and I had to be put on hold because I was really busy in October. But yeah, I'm gonna be finally finishing this, and yeah, whatever. If I end up finishing early, I probably something procrastinate. It's not procrastination. I was just really busy. But yeah, also a bit of procrastination because yeah, I wanted to keep Zura as accurate as possible. You know, I don't think I did it too well, but it's fine. But look at this, look at this ethereal gentleman right here. Love his model, and the main reason why I wanted to draw him was because he's a botanist and I'm a botany dragon. Oh, thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. I really appreciate it. Aw. But yeah, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I draw us together? He's like, go right ahead. So yeah, but I will say the main reason why I didn't end up drawing his original outfit is because I just couldn't. I 10 streak. That's fine, but I just couldn't. Overall, it was really difficult, and so I asked him, "Hey, is it okay if I put you in a different outfit?" He was cool with it, and in turn, I didn't realize I was on a streak. Yeah, but that's okay. Let's put some perspective. I'm kidding. And so in turn, I would make it kind of even by putting myself in a comfy outfit. So that's where we are. It was supposed to be like a whole comic, but then I decided to just change it to, oh, okay, we just notice each other, you know? But yeah. Also, the main reason why this took me so long is just because of the details in the antlers. I love the antlers, don't get me wrong, they are gorgeous. But holy shit. Every flower was a nightmare to draw, but that's okay. That's what it is. That's how it is with art. There's gonna be parts where it's gonna be a complete nightmare to draw, but it's still lovely anyways. I think I captured it pretty well. You know? I think I captured it pretty well. Look awesome, yeah. So this is the original model right here. Like I wish I could do this justice, but I couldn't. Excuse me. Yeah, and this nearly took me 7 hours. Did you know you could do this? You just press on information, and then work time would be right here. So overall, this thing took me nearly 7 hours, and it's going over 7 hours by the time I'm done. But yeah. Anyways, let's just get started. Yeah. So, um, there we go. I just try to start with the hair and skin first. That's just cause that's what I enjoy doing the most. Maybe this one. There we go. Okay. Art 101, don't ever do just darken it. Slightly change the color, just very slightly. So it gives it a little bit more depth. But green for some reason takes up the whole damn thing. Okay, perfect. But yeah, how's everyone's days? My day has been quite alright. I actually had a great time. I was watching an advice stream and learned quite a bit. Spent a lot of my time with my friends as usual. And yeah, no, I didn't do much, but I still had a great time. Today was just a whole learning experience. How about you guys? How are your days? Mm, yeah. I mean, I also spent a lot of the time like drawing as well. So I started the coloring earlier today, and I decided, hey, why not just do this for a stream, you know? And also like the main reason why I didn't want to do yeah, you want to play those games is mainly because I actually find the game kind of boring. Like there's nothing motivating me to continue it, you know? And I think, that's okay. Like sometimes you don't have to complete games if you don't like them, you know? Oh, background ads. All right, ads were playing. Welcome back. I just came back from ads. I'm so sorry, everybody. I was talking to the air, but it's fine. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, the main reason why I wasn't playing, um, like you want to play those games is mainly because I just find the game boring, you know. And like I don't like how it's like a whole timed thing, so I just kind of just dropped it. I might uninstall it. It's either I'll install it or I'll probably just play off stream, you know, because there's still that need to complete it, but I don't want to do it like because on stream. But and plus I felt like chatting tonight, and plans change, and I didn't notify everybody like beforehand. I just say like, hey, I'm just gonna change the topic of the stream because I just don't want to play this game, and that's okay. And this is a really nice like greenish blue. I don't know. What I love about Zuro's design is his hair is actually leaves. Like part of it is like leaves. So you can't, and it's very seamless. You don't know what part is vines, what part is hair. And yeah, I think that's gorgeous, honestly. That's a very nice design. I've rated him a few times, so um yeah, and he's lovely. And I say that about a lot of people, but that's how I feel. Like I feel like a lot of people that I meet are just very, very lovely people. You know. Can't say the same much for my personality. I'm kidding. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alrighty. So I was having this discussion last night with one of my good friends. Like talking about like motivation and like stuff like that. And I said, like, try to turn it into a game. There's this thing that I do, because I like this is one thing that I do, and it's mainly because like I'm horrendous at cleaning. I'll say that. Um, and so I decided to turn it into a little game. So for every hour I clean, I get to roll a dice, and whatever number it lands on, it gives me an incentive. You know, whether it be oh, have a snack. Oh, like draw for 30 minutes, play games for an hour. And I think the unpredictability of that is quite nice. Because you got 1 in 6 chance of doing basically whatever, and yeah, and I think at least for me it works because it gives me like a motivator to like, ooh, I wonder what I'll get next. Then again, I am a gacha player. I literally play War, you know. But yeah, I think it works for me. But But that's just like that's just motivation for me to clean because, like I said, I'm really bad at it. You know, um, like I'm really bad at keeping track of things. So, uh, so I thought I'll just turn it into a game. You know, but it only applies right because I can't be going on break in the middle of it. It only applies if I'm not cleaning with the family. Like if I'm like voluntarily like cleaning, then that's when like the game is a thing. But when I'm with my family, then obviously I'm not gonna like be like, oh, an hour's up. I'm gonna go roll dice because my mom's gonna kick my ass. You know. Funny, funny. I really hope the stream looks fine. You know. Let me get. I got my face. Let me get a charger. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I thought about a lot. Like thought about that conversation. I'm like, you know, maybe someone out there might employ that somehow. Like I feel like you should find your own ways to find motivation. You know, like what works for you. Like, do you like the reward system? Do you like that? You know, I think I may have like classically conditioned myself though. You know, I think it is a form of classical conditioning. If you don't know what that is, it's a very famous like psychological experiment where it was Ivan Pavlov. Um, that is the main researcher of this phenomenon, and so and he had a dog, right? And he created an experiment where he would pair up food with the sound of a bell, and the dog would salivate. So in the beginning you would have something called the unconditioned stimulus, the unconditioned stimulus, the unconditioned like response, and the neutral stimulus and all that, you know. And so what Pavlov did was that every time it was time for food, you know, every time Pavlov would present food, he would pair it with a bell, you know. Hi, honey. Thank you so much for the head pats. You know, he would pair it up with a bell. And so over time, the dog started to associate the sound of a bell with food, you know. Hydrate. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Mr. Calamity. How you going? I'm giving everybody a bit of a psychology lesson right now. But, yeah. And so now you would have the conditioned response, which is salivating at the sound of a bell. The conditioned stimulus, right? The conditioned stimulus would be the bell. But the unconditioned, yeah. But then like the unconditioned response would be salivating. You know? I think I may have got it wrong, but yeah. There's your little psychology lesson there. Yep. Let's see, fingertip. There we go. There we go. This is like, I don't know when I started doing this like style of like hair shading, but I literally enjoy this so much because it looks like that you can see every individual strand of hair, and it looks nice. Alrighty. Yeah. So yeah, I think I may have like started like conditioning myself to like the sound of like an hour alarm to a prize, but who knows? What else to talk about? My goodness. Okay. So this came to mind quite recently. So, um, so on Sunday, me and my sister went on like kind of like a girls' day, but not really. I just need to go shopping for a couple of things, but we ended up buying a lot more than we intended. You know. Sorry, I think that was the door, but yeah, I think so we bought a lot more than we intended, and it was funny because one of the things we bought was one of the things we bought was actually a what's it called? Oh god, my head. Oh, wrong way. One of the things we bought was a crochet kit. You know, I had an axolotl, and my sister had a whale. But here's the issue: none of us know how to crochet, and I still have the kit like in my room, and I haven't touched it because I don't, like I said, I don't know how to crochet, and it does come with instructions, but the instructions are the most dog shit thing I've ever seen. Like, it's actually so bad. Like, and so I did found a video tutorial on them, and I thought, maybe I'll just save it for like a potential hand cam stream because I want to do that. I really want to do like a hand cam stream one day. But the main issue is I don't have the money for like a camera. And I can probably like use my phone and like use a PNG, you know. But but where's the fun of that, anyways? Uh, I think yeah, I think that'd be fun. Have a hand cam stream of me trying to what's it called? Of me trying to like learn to crochet, and I know some people might suggest throwing, but the main issue with throwing with me is that I don't know much, I don't know jack shit about it, I don't know I don't really know much about it, unfortunately. But the other issue is that I live with my family, and so I don't want like them thinking that I'm constantly buying stuff, because I know like the basic gist of throwing that I'm aware of is like you can buy stuff for your streamer, but what if I'm not home, because I go out and touch grass, I go touch grass, and if my family is constantly seeing like package after package, then they're gonna get suspicious of me, and I rather buy stuff on my own, because that's just how I am. I'm that kind of person where I'm just like, it's like you tell me like, oh, I want to buy this for you. I'm like, no, do not, don't buy shit for me. I think, oh yeah, whatever. So the light is going that way. Yes, that way. Yeah, but I would love to do like hand cam stream one day. I just need to remember to clean my desk, remember to wear pants, and it's not what you think. I wear shorts. I'm someone who likes to wear shorts around the house, but my shorts are unfortunately too short for my legs. So I need to remember to wear like pants or like something that's comfortable. that I would get banned for it. Alrighty. Oh wait, no, I got rid of that. I don't need to do that. I used to do like the ring shine, but then eventually I just didn't like the look at them anymore. So I just discarded it. And like out of habit I'll go back to it. But I think yeah, no, I think I don't like it, so I usually just try to avoid it. And lady too, that's right, but she's just confused. And you know it's true. She thinks of me when she's fucking you. Sorry. It's such a nice song. I run the shit and yeah, you know it's true. There we go. Nearly done with the hair. What I need to do is this part. Ah, not that. Eyes under my eyes, sitting in the high. I just realized. Oh man. Okay, and then I gotta do that. There we go. And that's how I shade hair. Looks nice, doesn't it? At least I think so. I think it looks nice. Yeah. They think of me when she's fucking you. Okay, let's do the skin now. Oh yeah, I did some texturing with the sweater because I thought it looked nice. Alrighty, so since the light is going this way, I need to remember that. Yeah, you know it's true. Okay, this is the difficult part about shading skin, is that I prefer to shade with red, you know, to add like a little bit of life to them. But sometimes it's like too much red. I think that's a good color. Yeah, I think sometimes it can be a bit too much. So I'm just like, eh. So I go through like different like swatches of like reds and pinks. So I do like my art style, I usually do like a combination between oh, that happened. I do a combination between cell and soft shading. Just to like define like where shapes are and stuff like that. You know, I mean, it depends on someone's art style, but I've been doing this for literal years, and I think it makes my art unique in some way. I mean, I feel like every artist has like a unique art style. Okay. I need to forget not. I need to not forget like his lips. I will never call them juicy lips. I'm sorry, I'm not a huge fan. Okay, maybe I may have done his mouth a bit too low, but too late. It's fine. Okay. Ah, shit. You guys did not see that. Yeah, you need that version to life. Okay. I wish I could sing. Maybe the okay. Wait, his skin looks a little dead here. Let me adjust it. So we'll see this. Alrighty, hue saturation. Okay. Yeah, somewhere here. Perfect. This is my main struggle with coloring skin. It's just getting like the perfect shade of like pink red. Yeah, you need better pressure to life. Alrighty. Okay, wait, I think his neck is bothering me a little. Oh, whoops. Alrighty. His neck is bothering me a little, so I'm just gonna shade that just a little more. There we go. There we go, and now I can do that. Does she wanna go? Damn it. I'm struggling again. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's a good red. If I can if I should darken it, I'll probably just use the hue and saturation changes. Actually, I think this is a good red. A good pink red. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know how long, like, when I'll finish this. Like, I know I want to finish it, like, the stream, but if I were to finish this early, we can either, like, as I mentioned before, do chatting, or, we can either do chatting, or, another art piece. And the other art piece is a V2 model. You know, another model for the Ko-fi, because it's been a while since I updated that shit. Like, the model's going fine, but I need to sketch out more stuff. Maybe I need to lighten that. It's fine. I'll change it a bit. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit too intense. Maybe it's both of them. Let me just lighten that up a little. Yeah, around here, and then lighten that up here. Maybe that's still a bit too harsh. There we go. And then blur. I like to blur around here. Because, I don't know. I just don't like how harsh some of it looks. So I just like to soften it up just around here. You know? Especially like around like the lip area. And like under the nose. But yeah. Look at that. Now, not done yet. And this is why art takes a long ass time. It's because I like to add highlights. You know, very subtle highlights in the skin. Just to make it look, you know, a little more alive. So, like, we're going to do here. Probably around here, right here. We're gonna do one on the cheekbone. It's kind of like makeup in a way, you know. Probably around here as well. Like, it's kind of like makeup in a way where you basically just try to shape the face a little bit, you know. I like to blur it here. And the cheek around here. There we go. But I'm not done yet, because of course I'm not. I like to add a bit of blushing to the skin. You know, like I said, to keep it a little more like alive and stuff like that. And it was something that I discovered quite a long time ago with my art. I was drawing something and I was like, I want to experiment with something, you know? Because one art niche that I like to watch every now and then is doll customizing. So, you know, I watch people like Delightful. And, I watch people like Delightful for, you know, just because, like, her art is, like, amazing and stuff like that. And I noticed that she does blushing on, like, different joints of the body. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should give that a go. And that's how it came to be. Look at that. Gorgeous. And while I'm here, I might as well add just the slightest bit of like pink. I think that's pink. Yeah, that's like a nice pink to his lips. Cause both the model and the rough sheet, he looks very pretty. But it's like very subtle, so I need to keep that in mind. Okay, and then I'm just gonna alright, maybe I just gotta get rid of the top. There we go. Look! Gorgeous. You know, slowly but surely getting, like, you know, getting worked. Alrighty. So now to the scary part, which is all the flowers. Because I can't avoid them forever. Let's see. So I think I should start with these flowers. This already has 49 layers. That's fine. Oh, whoopsies. Did not mean to do that. Alrighty. So I'd like so with the flowers, I'm not gonna do like a whole like something too crazy with the shading. I think I'm just gonna stick with my soft and cell shading, you know. But like I won't do like the blushing and stuff because they are really tiny. Like if I were to zoom out, you can barely see jack shit. So I'd rather not waste my time on it, you know. But yeah. And these are the only purple flowers, so I'm lucky in that department. Dun 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 dun. Watashi. Dun 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 dun. Watashi. I wish I had started like the recording of like the time lapse, but I didn't do that because I don't normally record the time lapse of my art unless it's for a commission, and I don't know why I do it, but I do. Like I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why I do it, but I do it for commissions, just to like show the progress, I guess. You know, just give everybody the progress that my client usually gets. You know? There we go. I'm just. There we go. And I'm done. We still got more stuff. So the blue flowers. What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. It could keep us apart. How can we rewrite the stars? Well, can be ours tonight. Okay, blur. There we go. You think I don't wanna run to you, but there are mountains. So for the advice stream, that I watched earlier, it was Envy's, and Roy. So I asked questions about imposter syndrome and like growing and stuff like that. They gave like amazing advice about it. Oh fuck. It's fine. Yeah, they gave like amazing advice about those two things, and the reality is that like everybody, because I keep hearing about imposter syndrome and like feeling like, oh, you don't deserve it. I'm like, does everyone like suffer from this? And they're like, yes. Everybody for sure suffers from it, you know? And I'm like, oh, okay. You know? Like, no need to be all, like, I don't feel all, like, doom or gloom about it. You know? Because, like, I am very prone to, like, feeling very not great. But, you know, it happens. And I can't really fear it. Because if everyone goes through it, then, you know, just gotta learn to jump over that hurdle, you know? You can't, you know, just gotta find a way to jump over it and find what works for you. And then for the growth one, I did ask a very confusing question, and I do apologize for that. But that's just because I'm really bad at articulating my words. I think it's quite obvious that I'm really bad at it. Like the more you spend time with me, because I can't talk sometimes. Aren't we all bad at articulating? Yeah, true. But I have to be better at articulating myself because I am an educator. I am a tutor for little kids. So I need to articulate like and enunciate my words properly. But yeah, no, I'm really bad at it. But it was just basically like I should try to make my stuff about myself rather than with other people. Because if you notice in my YouTube channel, like a good portion of the videos in my channel are of me with other people, like such as collabs either I posted or other people have posted. Like, is that necessarily like a bad thing? Because like, yes, I'm having fun, but it might stunt my growth quite a bit, you know? So, you know, there's just a lot of things I gotta like take into consideration. But, you know, I'm doing it at my own pace. Like, it is advice, but I don't have to take it. But I feel like since I asked, you know, I'm the one who did ask the question. I want to like, you know, keep something in mind of like what I'm doing with this. You know, because I'm the type of person to have like plan A all the way to Z. And And even though I say this is a hobby, and it is a hobby, and I forgot to color that flower. Of course. Anyways, I forgot to color that flower, but it's fine. Um, like, if on like the rare chance that it ends up becoming a job, I still want to have that backbone of like, I know how to do this for myself, This is one big survival game nowadays. There we go. But like, for stream, like, to become a job for me, it'd be like I'm at my wit's end. Like, this is like the very last resort I have. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But let's not think about that. Let's think about the pretty flowers. I'm actually not struggling with the flowers as I thought I would be. Cause normally when it's something like this small, I'm like, fuck me, dude, I'm gonna fucking complain. But no, I'm actually having a great time. Maybe it's because it's not putting too like as much effort as I would normally do, but still pretty nice. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, gotta keep everything shaded, nice and shaded. Excuse me. Excuse me. I love the little wisteria here. My goodness. But I dance with you. Think to feel your touch. Don't look at anybody. Tell me where it's with you. I always listen to the song and I still don't know any of the lyrics. I am very smart, big brain even. It's what you do to me. Let's stop. You know I got a soft spot for you. Spot for you. Baby, can't you see? You know I got a soft spot for you. I think I'm also gonna say, originally I did plan for next week to have an art stream, but I think I'm gonna keep it that way because I like it's been a while since I've drawn anything, so, and I like drawing. I think it's quite obvious. Like, even though I complain about it so many times, like, I generally enjoy creating, I like to say I'm a very creative soul because I also like to write. I love writing. I love, doing like making stuff, but the process of it always kicks my ass. But that's just how I am. But yeah, I mean, I've been drawing for how many years now? 11 years. Like drawing seriously, because obviously I've been drawing since I was a baby. But I started drawing seriously. I got a ping. Who is it? Oh, it was Boop Chat. Okay. Anyways. Oh, my ping is not doing too hot. That's fine. What was I talking about? I don't know. I love creating stuff. Like, I don't know. There's something nice about like making something that's like therapeutic. one of the more recent hobbies I've developed that's like very quiet now, and I feel like I want to continue with this hobby, is that I like to color books. I like coloring books, and the really cute ones, you know? And that's what my sister and I also bought because, like, we also bought some coloring books, and then we spent like all of Sunday, or most of Sunday, just coloring, you know? And like I said, it's therapeutic. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like everyone has that one hobby that sounds like an old, like that makes it sound like an old person. Like, I like the color, but and it's like not too far from like, the creative stuff I like to do. What the fuck? Oh, the light green. My goodness. My back is killing me. My loneliness is killing me. Sorry. Alrighty. Okay. My nose feels very weird. Alrighty. And then a little more. There we go. Gambling as soon as you're with me. Russian roulette is not the same without a gun. Alright. So what I usually do is like after I like shade everything, I like to color in the line art. And then like I like to color in the line art and then do like a little for this piece I'm doing a simple background. And then I add a noise filter and stuff like that. Blech. My tongue. Blech. I got a hair in my mouth. Excuse me. Can't read my poker face. She's got me like nobody. Alrighty. No being lazy. Oh, that's a bit too dark. That's fine. Nope. Too light. This is a red flag of mine, is that I'm very picky. Call me Goldilocks, but I don't have golden locks, I have white. Get rid of my poker face like nobody. Poker face. Can't read my Look how cozy. Actually the texture for the sweater, right? I accidentally fucked up with that. So originally that texture is actually for jeans, like denim jeans. But when enhanced, it kind of looks, at least to me, it looks like wool. So I kind of just kept it like that. I'm like, it looks like wool. No one's gonna know, but now you guys know. Yeah. This is the fun part. Just hoping you don't just just hoping you don't mess this shit up. I don't know what to talk about. I know like the vines are very thin, so it probably like might not be worth it to shade them. But, you know, for me, I like to at least shade some part of it, you know? So, like, nothing is, like, flat. Because I don't like that. Hey, that rhymed. Nothing wrong with being flat, though. I'm kidding. Sorry. I don't know, lately my humor has gotten, like, a lot more vulgar, I guess. And I don't know if I should, and I don't know if I should start turning my community, like, 18 plus because of that. But we'll see. We'll see. Because my sense of humor has definitely evolved over time. And it's just because of, like, it's just my own volition, honestly. Goodbye. Don't you ever say bye-bye. Watashi no saigo hana. You know, with the song, you know, Shinaga Iwa, like, sometimes my brain just goes straight into, like, the Mickey Mouse version of it, and I hate it, you know? Like, if I hear a meme long enough, like, sometimes my brain just can't hear the original anymore. It just hears the meme version. I'm just like, please, stop it. Oh, really now, Billy? You really want that? Oh, boy. Alrighty. Ada. How's that? Maybe you guys are starting to redeem that every stream. I want to know what that button does. You basically make me say ada. It was good. Careful. Careful. Because I think you were the one that was really excited hearing that I was getting spicy art. Should I get boyfriend kun here? Oh, well, Zio in this case. I don't really care anymore. Should I get my boyfriend here? I'm kidding. I'm teasing. Ah! Jump, baby. I mean, I have no problems, like, getting him here. Unless he's busy, of course. Did you forget I have a boyfriend? I did not. Hi, honey. I think someone liked my ada a bit too much there. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. Don't do anything. Please don't. Oh, what happened to the song? My internet. Hold on. My internet is being shit right now. Let me restart the song. This song is really good. Don't be too mad. Don't be too mad. If it makes me uncomfortable, I'll say it straight up. Darling, I'm right there. There we go. We drove through the dark. That was then. And alrighty, honey. I only joke. Sure, I'm kidding. Alrighty. How hard I try. I'm loving you. It's so hard to do. It's like trying to fight the rising tide. Catching the moon. I was telling the stars not to shine. Loving you. I must be a fool. 'Cause only a fool would waste their time on somebody who has already moved on with their life. I want all of my flights back. When you're going to college, promise we'd make it work. My clothes in a backpack. The 100 miles just so I can say I love you in person. That was then, and this is now, and wow, moving on. Stretch, thank you so much. Ugh. Okay, that was a good stretch. My back. Alrighty. Because I didn't realize I was like hunched over. So please remind me to like sit up straight. I hope you guys didn't hear the cracks because that was bad. Oh, must be a fool. You was shrimping? Yeah, I was. I don't deny that. I shrimp really bad. That's why I'm short. Like I shrimp more when I sit though. Like I feel like when I walk around, um, I have good posture. But then when I sit, I'm like curling up and shit. And what's also worse is that I sleep in like a fetal position. So I'm turning my back into a pretzel. Get too locked into things. Yeah, I do. Thank you so much for the posture check. My heart. There we go. You made me. I know the way. Find the way. My goodness. And get me higher. There we go. It's coming along real well, that work. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, this is the fun part. Is just seeing how it slowly transforms. I think that's why people say like patience is also a type of art, because you think that I can do this shit overnight? No. Like maybe in one sitting, but is that gonna be healthy? No. And like, you know, I think as an artist, right? You like um yeah, just have to be patient with yourself. You know? Cuz if you're patient with yourself, like the end result would be a lot better than if you rush it. You know? That's why like when you do art, stuff like anatomy, art studies, like learning different hair ties, even backgrounds, like perspective, like it's it's like my sanity non-existent, and that's okay. Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't get frustrated. I do. I get frustrated with myself so many times. You know, there's a lot of artworks out there of mine that I'm not proud of because I rushed it, like because I got tired. I was like, I just want this to be over and done with. You know, like I think a good example of like an artwork that I just couldn't. We all to harsh on ourselves sometimes. Yeah, and like and I'm not gonna say it's okay, but it's normal. Sometimes it just happens that we tend to be a lot more harsher with ourselves. But like I said, like it's just how it is. You just gotta find your way around it. You know, like don't. I feel like you should just be like, I can't do this anymore. I give up. Don't mope around like that. Like find a way around it. Like I like to do this thing where I try to find as many solutions as possible. You know, like I try to find like as many solutions as possible until like I finally say, you know what, I don't think this is for me. I give up. Well, not I give up. I was like, you know what, I don't think it can be done. It's like with the outfit. The outfit beautiful. I always say that, like gorgeous. Sorry, I was really zoomed in. Like the outfit is beautiful, and I tried so many times, like to like I tried so many times to make it work, but it just wasn't working for me. You know. I need to turn this off. I want to see what happens if I do this. Okay, you can still see it. Alright. Waiting for you. For you. Oh. Oh, okay. That was bad. I heard a ping and I was like, oh. Cause I don't have a second monitor. I'm using like an like extension right now. And like it pings me when there's a new chat. So I heard a ping. I think, oh, what's that? And it turns out it was just a bot. Eh. Speaking of bots, oh my god, I was like going through my followers, like who I was following and stuff, and it said like, oh, you're following like these AI things. I'm like, no, I'm not. And you know that's how follow bots work. Of existence, yeah, it's annoying to deal with, but luckily for me, I don't have to deal with it. I have Seribot, you know. I have Seribot can deal with it for me. Then darling, let me know. I wouldn't mind if you steal the show. Ah. Okay, I need to keep in mind the light source, you know, which should be like around like here, you know, because like the eye shines. I made myself look so stupid, but that was on purpose. Okay. I'm just gonna preface this really quick. Zoda and I don't know each other. we follow each other, but we don't really know each other. We Twitter mutuals, but you know, barely interact. I got timed out in someone's chat earlier because the word furry was banned, and because yeah. Yeah, I mean, so everyone has their own like boundaries and stuff like that. Like, you just gotta respect them. But yeah, I get it. You know, like for me, I don't really care. Like, I feel like I've always been like this, where like you tell me, oh, have you heard about this thing? Yeah, I have, but I have no opinion. You know, like I've always been like that since I was a child. Like, someone would tell me, oh, do you know about this? Yeah. How do you feel about it? I have no opinion. And that's the truth. Like, I genuinely do not have opinion on things that like do not affect me. Yeah, I've had like in the past people are like, oh, what do you think of like furries and stuff like that? I'm like, I know they exist. I don't care. Like, they didn't do anything to me personally. You know, if they're as long as it's not hurting anybody, I don't care. You know. Because everyone has like their own weird little niches that makes them happy. You know, who am I to like be all over it? Like, even if it's something I don't understand, I'm like, I have no opinion. You know, because if they haven't done anything personal to me, or I haven't heard of weird shit going on there, then it's fine. Like, I don't care. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just, yeah, it's there. Like, yeah, they exist. That's fine. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. Nathan. I love Ghost Rule. I like I used to watch those like TikToks where they would like rank the growls and stuff like that. I think one of my favorites is Mako, the red one. Not Tato, but she has brown hair. And it's cause like especially with like one version where her growl sounds really realistic. And it just sounds so nice to hear. I'm sorry. It just sounds really nice. Thank you, down. That's being well. La-dee-da. Oh my god, it's turning out so good. I'm so proud. Always be proud of your works. Oh yeah. Hello, hello, Jester. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. My name is Mirika Ryushi. I'm your sleepy, I'm your sleepy low energy botany dragon. I like to do comfy and story games, but right now I'm doing a bit of art. So, welcome to the stream, Jester. Welcome, welcome. Get a head off now. Be back soon. Yeah, you do that. How you going? Welcome to the stream. I'm just here to, just vibe and like draw. Feel free to like put in a message. Yeah. Hope everyone having a good day. Doing good, good. Just got back from the hospital. Oh, I see. Are you doing okay? Or do you work from like in a hospital? Only share if you feel comfortable to, of course. Like, either A, welcome back from work, or B, I hope you get better soon. Nothing. Alrighty. I think green is like the harshest color to like blush with. So I think I might do a blue instead. Maybe. We'll see. UFC fighter deadlifting suddenly my leg cramp. Oh, that's interesting. Why why is a UFC fighter here? Hello, that's interesting. Funny. Well, like I said, you're most definitely welcome here. I don't, this is a safe space for everybody. Funny. Let's go with that. Actually, that's a bit too harsh. Yeah, like a very subtle blue. Because I saw Australia and I'm from Australia, Melbourne. Oh, hi. Well, yeah, I'm also Australian. I'm not gonna say where I'm from, but yes, I'm Australian. My gosh. But yeah, I hope you get better soon. Hopefully it wasn't like a serious injury. I know nothing about UFC fighting, I'm sorry. I'm with you. Only from the first time. I stayed for a long time, cause I like me better when I'm with you. Excuse me. It's fun. You get paid to beat up people. I see. Like, I'm not a very like sporty person. I think it's a sport. But That sounds interesting. Very interesting indeed. I like me better when I'm with you. This was a nice color. Wow. Oh, the reason why I didn't like do any texture on the pants because I feel like it would have been like really obvious that the textures would have been the same, and I didn't want to deal with that. Well, no, Jim. Well, no, Jim, no Yossi for at least 2 weeks, so that means to game with the boys and get my tattoos finished. Whoa, okay. I don't have any tattoos. I used to be the kid that loved temporary tattoos, but I don't think I would ever get like like an actual tattoo. Mainly because one, I'm really bad with pain, but also I don't know what I would put on my body like permanently. Because I thought, I was like, oh, I kind of want to get something related to my interests, but like interests change over time. So like so yeah, tattoos are a big commitment for me because it's like permanently staining your body. Getting a dragon wings on my back. Oh, dragon wings. Oh, okay. I do see that dragons are quite common. Better when I'm with you. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it's very interesting what you do. But I'm also very surprised that you're here. I didn't think I'd be anybody's cup of tea in that field, but surprises happen. I don't know if that sounded rude. I'm sorry. I sometimes I say stuff and I don't realize that it's rude, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, because my dumbass doesn't think before I talk. Walks by my locker. I don't dare utter a word. If sad behavior for little Miss Perfect. I can't risk falling off my throne. Oh, love is something I don't even know. Sorry, this is gonna be a little awkward position. Twitch, I am being very good. This is not what you think. Let me zoom out. Alrighty. Overlay. Oh shit, mate. There we go. There we go, and that's almost done. I'll do the coloring line out later. But yeah. Oh, I've been doing this for over an hour. Doesn't feel like it. I sit there looking out for the first time. I lose control. Finally kiss her, but I know. And it's my turn. Alrighty, let's go. Let's start with the hair first. Falling off your throne. Love is something you don't even know. Oh, I can technically finally delete these. Let's see. Not that. I'll keep that here, I plan to draw myself more. Ah, silly me. Confused believer. So for those that didn't see my recent tweet, not the change obviously, I posted like a little meme, you know, saying what's more asexual, having a dragon obsession or like being asexual. I'm just I remember seeing that on Pinterest because I still go on Pinterest for like a couple of things. I did turn off the AI stuff. I want to be strong like the Russian dudes who fight bears. I see. Anyways. Yeah, you do. I mean, you do that. But yeah, and I remember seeing that. I'm like, huh. Like, I'm a Dragon VTuber. I like, I'm ace, demisexual to be precise. Um, oh, sadly we don't have big bears here, so I'm gonna fight emus and kangaroos, I guess. Hey, maybe you win the emu war, yeah? I'm kidding. I'm teasing. Make me hate me. Yeah, and also like my boyfriend, he is also dragon. He's also a dragon themed VTuber, so I'm just like, oh, I think I'm very I think I'm very much in the asexual spectrum in that department. I want that blue sugar high. Pay my inside. Look at the difference. Pay my inside. Go. Okay. I want that blue sugar high. Excuse me. What was I talking about? My brain's all over the place. Oh my goodness. Yes, let's start shading the hair. Wait. There we go. What's going on with the songs? Ah. Okay, how long have I been doing this? Oh wow, nearly an hour and a half. Oh, there we go. Oh, I wasn't streaming on thing. Oh no. There we go. What's going on in the clearing? The melody slowly falling day. A lonely, lonely day. Speaking of, now I think about with hair, like, I realized that my shading style of hair doesn't suit curly hair, and I discovered that the hard way with the most recent commission I did. Well, prize, commission prize, same thing. Is that the character had curly hair, And I realized, damn, my weight machine doesn't actually um, like attribute to that. I did try my best, but that does. But I'm still not very proud of how it looks. So what I'm going to do is yeah. So what I'm gonna do is probably do some art studies like off stream. You know, I do occasionally post my art studies on my art account, but the main reason why I don't because obviously it's just my studies, but also what's good, but also because like I have a very different art style when I'm doing art studies. Cause fun fact, I can actually do semi realism. I can do semi realism, and so you know I don't have any examples because all of the old examples I have has um like my old name, and honestly that name makes me nauseous, so I rather not show it. But yeah. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, whatever. But yeah, I would love to I love trying to like learn more, because I can't stick to my comfort zone too long. Gotta challenge myself. Alrighty. For this one, got a tonal correction, hue saturation. Oh, wrong way. Alright, yeah. And then negative. Oh, shit. This one's -10. Oh, maybe not -10. How about. Around here. There we go. And then. Excuse me. I did have the dinner today, so I will be very hiccupy and I apologize for that. To be honest. Oh. Ow. I don't know how to do that. Blending. Geeking, pretending. It's a little pieces. Sorry, I realized I went really quiet. Oh my goodness. My goodness. So what is everyone's plans for tomorrow? Or the week? I'm going to be a little bit busy this week, but it probably won't affect my streaming. I'll be just the slightest bit busy, but we'll see. There might be some changes coming along the way, but like I said, we'll see. Can't really say too much. And there's nobody like me. Try more than enough. We're brown without causing a fuss. Too high to be us. When no one as the skies Oh, be free. You know, one of the funniest things I like to do with this artwork, if I just do this, I look really dumb. And I remember I did that once, and my friends thought I was being critical about my art. I'm like, no, I'm being serious. I look stupid, like in like a cute way. Cause like, hi. Oh, oh, that's it's been a. Why is that not changing? Hello. Why is that changing? Oh, what? That's strange. Why is it? Oh, come on, man. It's fine. I'll change it myself. Uh, there we go. It's fine. There we go. See, we got the autumn wings now. I need a. What's going on with mix it up? I might need to tweak it after stream. Yeah, it's fine. Cause I am logged in for some reason, but for some reason it's just not working. It's fine. I'm not doing anything too intense. I can just do it. Hmm. Oh, for the fall season, I guess maybe late for that. It is spring over here, but if it's fall for you, then yeah. Oh wait, before I do anything, I need to put them. I need to get my lipstick. You know, originally I was going to have red eyeliner, but I didn't think that would suit, you know, my face very well. Even though I have red lipstick, it wouldn't make sense to have blue lipstick. But the red is like a nice like uh contrast. But if I had red eyeliner, it would just kind of be very bright compared to everything else. And I don't deny like having you know, having eyeliner, blue eyeliner makes me a little more unique. You know? Alright. Alrighty. I totally remember to put in my eyeliner, you know? There's not like a shit ton of artworks out there that don't have my eyeliner. It happens, you know? Like, I doubt anyone actually remembers that I actually have eyeliner on. It's very subtle, you know? But it's fine. Call me mastermind. We're going to look up. Bum, bum, bum. Let me take a bite. Let me take a bite. Oh, that's not. There we go. So since the light is going this way, I'm gonna try to shade accordingly. 100 degrees. You on your knees. Are you ready for me? I don't ever wanna stop. Okay, I need a different pen for this shit. Baby, I don't ever wanna stop. Like, I feel like the cell shading by itself looks nice, but I like to add like the extra bit of shading of like the soft shading, because like I said, it looks nice. Okay. I don't forget the ear because I always forget the small parts. Blur. Oh, wrong color. There we go. You standing there, I'm like dreaming once more. Oh, whoops, my lipstick. The tired smile torn. My love. I am not the man you once adored. I am not your kind and gentle husband. I am not the one you knew before. I wish I was a musical person. Cause like I said, I'm not I don't fully understand like Epic the musical, but I like the songs. The songs are nice. I just don't know the story. Like sometimes I just end up skipping the songs part if it's not like integral to like the story. I mean stuff like Disney movies and stuff. I can tolerate, you know. Because you know it's for kids. They don't enjoy the songs to some degree. God, I miss doing karaoke. Not that I've done a karaoke on stream, but I've had karaoke with my friends, and it's always so much fun. It's even it's even better when you're drunk, but you know, that's a conversation for a different time. But you know, it's always so fun to do karaoke because no one cares if you sing good or not. You're just having fun. But then when you're doing covers, like you really care about how you sound. You know? That would bring me some peace. See that wedding bed, can you carry it over? Lift it high on your shoulder and take it far away from here. Could you say this? I have built that wedding. Oh, wrong brush. Oopsies. Imagine I color my face with that. When we first met. Making myself a little sunburnt. And then, bam. Look a little sunburnt, that's fine. Boop. And my husband knew that. There we go. Be in love with you over and over again. How, where, when. Okay, it's this one. This is actually a really cute outfit on me. New outfit idea? I'm kidding. Speaking of models, I do kind of regret not adding more toggles on my model, like this one. Like I know I can probably just draw it and you know stick them on, but like I want them like part of the model, you know. And I know it should be really easy to rig, but it's been so long since I rigged. It's actually really bad. God. But yeah. But I would love to have like a model with like all kinds of cool toggles on it. You know? Like I want a model where I can like hold you guys. You know? Like I hold a really fat Meekin. Alrighty. Has it been? Mm-hmm. And then we go. Oh wait, what about this horn? Right. This the supers to try. There we go. I love how the mood in songs just changed drastically, but I think that's just a lot of like that canvas playlist. Why did I think of canvas? I think it's because I'm drawing right now. Oh my goodness. Ah, my headphones. Worth the dawn, never gonna change. Prince Charming, coming to your home again. Meet the metal, but the devil doesn't settle. No. There we go. Bargain. Not one to lecture, talk down to a friend. Me too condescend. Best for you in the end. That you're sure you can change him, but I'm. Yeah. Slowly coming together. This is the progress of being an artist. It's just slow. Very slow, but it's okay. Doesn't bargain. Okay, that's a bit too much. Okay, I'll lower the opacity in a bit. Excuse me. Alrighty. Lower the opacity to probably around here. There we go. And then I'm gonna do my usual thing. I instead of like using like a bright green, I might just like darken it quite a bit. Because I normally when I do this with green, it's very harsh compared to like anything else. So I think if I darken it, it should be fine. Like I want like a very subtle green. Like probably around here. There we go. Drive real far. Sing like. Alright, then I gotta do all this. And then all the blue. Believe it or not, this is actually blue. I thought like when it came to coloring them, well, us, when it came to coloring us, I ended up just like using our colors from like our outfits because I don't know, I thought like I don't want to change, I don't know, because I like to do that, you know, like obviously not if I were to do like new outfits for my model, it's not gonna be like the same shade of blue. Like that's silly. But I like doing that with like, you know, artworks like this where, you know, obviously the characters are very recognizable, but I like to add like a little more to them, like little colors in like the usual outfits. I don't know. It's always been a thing that I've done since I was like young. Okay. I'll drink that smile. Oh, there's that little bit of skin there. That's fine. No one's gonna care. You got me feeling like. Okay. You know, I didn't think about how long it would take for me to like to like shade, but then like putting this into perspective now that I'm like streaming it, I'm like, damn, I'm I take a long ass time to just draw in general. I'm not gonna do the highlights for the the wings and tail. Actually, maybe for the tail, but for the wings, it wouldn't make sense. You know. Oh, multiply. When you do it like that. Actually, I don't know. Oh god. You know, I have been thinking about like new outfits for myself, and I still can't debate if I want to like like do every outfit as like skirts and dresses, or like mix it up and like add pants to it. Because I actually don't wear a lot of skirts IRL. I like wearing pants. They're very comfy. You know. But you know, I do have a couple of dresses. I I like to feel girly sometimes. You know. But I don't know. I don't really wear dresses because like, um, I don't know. It's too breezy for me. If you know, you know. There we go. And then do the green. I think I'm gonna do like a light green then. Overlay. There we go, around here. My goodness, this has so many layers to it. I really had the perspective is obvious here, but I'm not very good with perspective. Because the original pose is me leaning in and looking at his face. Maybe the heads are... Actually, no, the heads are the same size. I thought my head was a bit too big, but it does look like we're around the same size. Next is the blue. So this is the top. Alrighty. I think this is too dark. Oh no, perfect. Alrighty. This is such a cute outfit though. Like, this is the type of outfits I would wear. And it's just something very like, I've always loved like the over the shoulder look. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious with my model right now. I don't know, but I have a lot of outfits of like over the shoulders and stuff like that. It's so nice. By the way, this is not a bra strap. That's a that's a like an undershirt. Oh wait, since it's perspective, I might just do a bit of this, and then like deepen that. And hopefully it's like obvious that it's perspective. Alrighty. How scandalous I have my shoulders out. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, I'm so cringe. You know, I did. You guys may have heard me like tweak my intro a little bit and struggling. It's because like I realized that I should probably introduce myself a little better because like all you hear from me is like I like to play comfy games and that's it. But like who am I? You know that doesn't tell like anyone anything about me. So I I feel like I should probably tweak it depending on what I'm playing. Um, so for example, um, like if I'm just doing like these like low energy streams where I'm just yapping, then I'll probably just say like, "Hey, I'm your sleepy low energy botany dragon. Welcome," you know. But if I'm playing like a puzzle game, I'll probably be like, "Hey, I'm your dumbass that likes to play puzzles. Welcome to the stream," you know. But I'm not sure if dumbass would be an okay introduction. Like, it might be funny, like it might be a little humorous, but I'm not sure if everyone would be into it, you know. But like I don't know if I would. But then again, I always call myself a dumbass on stream, so maybe that's like my brand. Like maybe like my brand is that I'm a little stupid. I don't mind that having that as my brand, by the way, because it is true. I am a little stupid, but not too stupid, you know. I have some smarts, just not a lot. Okay. And then I like to blur it around here as well. There we go. Family. Do you have a lover? This is such a cute shirt. Man. Maybe I should find something similar. I don't know. Clothes are just so expensive nowadays. I'm just like, do I really want it? Probably not. You know? It's like, is it worth it? Like sometimes I look at different like clothes and stuff like that, and I'd be like $60. I'm like, nope, I'm not paying for that. $60 for a shirt? Hell no. Like $60 for like a fucking cinnamon roll shirt? No, I'm good. I love me some cinnamon roll, but no, I'm not paying that much. I need to drink water. I realized how this is really bad, but when I get locked in, I don't drink water. Excuse me. Take drunken eye. I realized that the autumn redeem is quite popular because like the other seasons don't get redeemed as often as I've noticed, but you know that makes me think like if I because one day, you know, I'm not saying that I will. Like one day I want to have a model of like all kinds of outfits like within one model, and everyone can just play with like all the different outfits and stuff and see what I wear. Kind of like a dress up doll. But I feel like it might be a bit too much or like some outfits might be like more popular than others. Excuse me, you know. Excuse me. Mm. Mm. Okay, next is the skirt. Where did you run away? Listening, checkmate. I need to make it a little darker. There we go. Okay. Hips don't lie. I'm kidding. Okay, I might need to change up the shading right there. Alright, and then shading here. There we go. Oh yes, go to the gun. So alone, got me down on my knees. There we go. Ugh, my back. Alrighty. You know, fun fact, I actually don't have the paper like screen protector on my iPad because I feel like it would destroy the nib a little bit. And like I don't know, I kind of prefer the smoothness because like I still write with pens, obviously. Like when I'm writing notes. Hi, Rye. Wait, Rizo. Oh, wait, it's been a while. How are you? I thought you were like another friend of mine, but like you, I thought you were a different person. Like, hi, how you going? It's been so long. I remember you. You're the one that asked my boyfriend. You're the one that asked my boyfriend for his ways. Fun fact: speaking of my boyfriend, we're going to be celebrating 5 years in 2 months. Hi, honey. Isn't that crazy, babe? We're gonna be together for like 5 years in like a few months. Like in like 2 months. Ain't that crazy? I still remember that day. Yeah, it was funny. I still love that because it's such a cool memory for me because your reaction was just so funny. You're just like you've been together for like a year, and I'm like we've been together for 4 years, nearly five, and then you just like teach me your ways. It was funny. Yeah. Like I'm sorry I keep bringing it up, but like I said, it's such a cool memory because of like how funny it was. I'm dying. Yeah, I'm dying from them. You're fine. It's not. If it's really embarrassing, I can stop. I can stop talking about it. You know. Right? Like, as much as I like to tease, hey, this is divine. Just let me know if like I should stop talking about it. Divine, divine. But yeah, it's been good. Planned the stream, but life went. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully the lights come back soon. We fell from the sky. Shining so bright. You know Divine. Divine, like the song that's playing right now, and from Penny Stocking for the Bottle Watches. It's actually sung by one dude. And when I learned that, I was like, wow. Like, are you serious? I was like, but then and I saw the live performance, like the recorded one. I didn't actually go, and I'm like, oh my god, it is sung by one person. That's really impressive. Divine, 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 divine. Like I thought it'd be like a duo, but no, it's one person just singing it. Loki, do you want to watch like Panty and Stalking? Like not for like the ecchi stuff, but um, like it's just the series looks interesting to me. We are the best from heaven sent. I might need to lower that a little more. Yeah. Angels of fire, divine. divine, divine. And lastly is the gold. And I can finally color the line art. Yippee! I really do want to finish this stream though. I need to watch the second season. I haven't found it yet. Really? Yeah, right. This is second season. Yeah, because I remember just Penny Stocking just randomly came back, and I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, the only clips I've seen is of the two angels, which is which is how I found the song. You know. Angels of fire, divine, divine. Angels of fire, divine. Sorry, I gotta mute. Sorry, I didn't realize it was background noise. Might have muted a bit too late, but it's fine. Still love the first season of the series. You know, find second, then the new. Oh wait, yeah. Like one of the few things I see in a panty and stocking as well, especially from like the new, like the new like series, is the old series, is the diet scene, where I forgot who's who, but I think Panny was like, "Are you on a diet? You can tell me," and then yeah, it became just like a little meme. Ready? Oh, I forgot. Ah, bitch. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Originally, these bows were going to be like the dark blue, like the really dark one, but I'm like, I think having a pop of gold would be nice, and it does look nice. So go me. Alrighty. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep these as fabric instead of gold, cause yeah. Yes, and drilling. You know, I remember when I first shared my playlist with friends, they're like, wait, I know this song. And I'm just like, yeah. So ever since then, it's kind of been a habit for me to like share my music while I draw. You know, because even if there's like silence from my end, I'm still like, there's still something to vibe to, you know? Because believe it or not, I'm really quiet. I'm so quiet. Like off stream. But I think that's a lot of streamers, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with being a little quiet. There we go. I like that song. That's good. Alrighty. And that's it. That's the shading done. And that shit took me 2 hours. Oh no. I did spend the beginning like, you know, yapping. But it's fine. Let's see. This has been going for Nearly 9 hours. We love that. Anyways, why is it slightly blue here? Ah, whatever. So yeah, I think it's time to color in the line art and then do all my fancy shit and yeah. You know, like having a little information here, like it does put into perspective how long stuff like this takes me. Cause like I'm sure it doesn't take me that long, but I having it there is like, oh, it does take me that long. Oh no! Oh boy, you know. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, especially with the flower situation, I'm just gonna color in the antlers first, and then CSP. Yeah, this is Clip Studio Paint. I've been using this shit for over a year now. It's raining, it's pouring. Goaded, yes. Like for a while, like before I used Clip Studio, I actually used to use what's it called? What is it called? It's not Clip Studio. Oh, Iris Paint. There we go. I used to use Iris Paint. Since I used like all the brushes and stuff. Like yes, it's expensive. I will say that. It was pretty like expensive for me. But it's a one time payment. That's it. And like now I can do all kinds of cool shit with this program. Like I've heard so many good things about it, and I do have a lot of artist friends that use it. So I'm like, hey, like you know, is Clip Studio Paint like any good? You know, because like I said before this, I used to use Iris Paint, but then like ever since I got my PC, I wanted to like transition away from Ibis. I can still draw with Ibis and stuff like that. But the only annoying part was like mirroring that onto like stream because you know I would have to get out this like big ass like wire and then like connect it and it would be but the colors would be accurate, which is annoying. You know, the colors won't be accurate, and so I was like, you know. And like but for the longest time, ever since I got my PC, I wanted to stray away from, like you know, Iris Paint. Not for any bad reason. I just wanted to you know, like transition away from it. You know, and it had been like a long time coming, because originally I was gonna switch to Procreate, but then, you know, after getting advice from other artists. They're like, it's only worth it if like you plan to do anything different. I'm like, I don't. So, you know, that's just how it is. I used it before I switched to 4 years ago. Yeah. I'm not saying that I'm a huge like expert on Clip Studio. Like I've only been using it for like over a year now. And there's still stuff I'm learning. There we go. Do you see me? We see each other daily, but do you see me? The way I want till you pass through. You smile, ask me, how are you? I say I'm fine. It ain't the truth. But stare at you for every task. Gonna do as asked. I don't. Hey, right. I don't think I've ever asked, but like, what are the subjects that you draw? You know, you don't mind sharing that is. To know, just give me a sign. Send me a spark signal, drop me a line. Fill it up for me, I'm a little bit do you draw? You know, like what stuff do you normally draw? That's what I'm asking. Sorry, my way of asking is very silly, but yeah, what do you normally draw? Since you talk about using Clip Studio. I've been chaos and disorder. Memorize your coffee order. You're scared to make. I mean, if you don't draw that often, then it's fine. You know, you can say it. Like I keep saying, like only share what you're comfortable sharing. If you're not comfortable sharing that information, that's okay. I'm not gonna be angry. I know that line is like what every mother uses, like, tell me, I won't be angry, and they get mad anyways. But you know, I'm very straightforward with my words. Like, if I say it's fine, fan art 18 plus, kind of hard to explain. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I don't mind. See, no judgment here. Like, you don't like anything I can think of. You can think of. Oh, I see. Yeah. You give me a sign. Mm-hmm. Do you wanna be my? Do you like me? I know we got rapport, but do you love me? Okay. Do you wanna be my? Let's see. Can I send some fan art of you in Discord? Yes, of course. Wait, you drew fan art of me? Where? Uh, wait. Are you in the Discord server? Are you in the Discord server? Cause I do have one. Hello. Are you in the Discord server? Cause I have a thing called fan art. No, yeah, but I do plan on making art of you. Ah, I see. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I am the server. So there is a little area called fan art. It's in the Mirika section, the Mirika category, and yeah, I'll ping you. Your Rise of Tempest, I think. Right here. You're gonna get a ghost ping. I hope I pinged the right one. But yeah, that's where you can send fan art. Yeah, no. Yeah, but yeah, no, feel free to draw art of me. I would love that, honestly. Like, I don't get much fan art, so it'd be really cool to see. Just obviously like fit it within my boundaries. Okay. Yeah. But if you also plan on like posting it on Twitter, don't be afraid to tag me. Like, I want to see it. You know? Good aside. I'll keep it low and say so. Yes, please. You know? Like, yeah. It's just something, something I really keep myself comfortable with. Even though, newsflash, I did a commission. Might have to make a new account for my VTuber account if I want to post it. That's fine, you know. Like, do whatever you need to do, but if you ever plan on like posting it on Twitter or like any like the social media that I have, feel free to just post. Feel free to tag me. I'd love to. I would love it. You know. Let's see. Like what? Like I don't get like I said, I don't get fan art often, but I remember I had this one fan art where I was like fucking ripped for no reason, but I still enjoyed it. You know, it's not really me because I'm not ripped at all, but it was interesting to see. Yeah. Like a lot of the art that I do end up receiving is either commissioned by like friends and whatnot. One of my favorite artworks is from a good friend of mine. Noted. Yeah. One of my favorite artworks, and it's done by a friend, is this. Look how gorgeous this is. This is done by Dark Flower. Let me go get her links. But this art is French Kiss. Not, that's me, yes. Well, not, oh yeah, French Kiss. Because, fuck, I look hot. Let me go get her link. I know it's supposed to be Chef's Kiss, but French Kiss, hell yeah. Here you go, this is Rika's. But yeah, this art is amazing. And my lovely boyfriend here commissioned it. So, yeah, my lovely boyfriend. Pretty, yes. Like, I love this art. I am a bit thicker than I would normally draw myself, but you know, I don't mind this. Like, fuck, I'm hot here. And there's my boyfriend right here. Boyfriend having the time of his life. But yeah, I'm very bodacious, beautiful here. Yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty. Look how satisfying coloring the line art is. Wow. Yeah. I think her commissions are open, so feel free to commission her. But yeah, her art is pretty, very pretty. Alrighty. She can't go on. Alrighty. That we cannot. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, why isn't that? There we go. Make sure it colors. Oh, I must say, her art is. Yeah. Her art is, you know, she does all kinds of artwork, so, you know, whatever suits your fancy, I guess. Mm. Yeah, no, I have a lot of artist friends. That's another like artist friend. I'll Akari, um, dummy, allow it. Okay, dummy thick double C. Yes, Bodacious beautiful, as one of my friends like to say. But yeah, it's fun being friends with a lot of artists. Sorry, sorry. The song, yes, the sorry, sorry. Like when I was younger, I used to be a huge K-pop girly. I'm not anymore, but like I used to listen to stuff like from like Big Bang, um, Super Junior, B2ST. You know, it was a great time. Like one of my favorite songs, Haru Haru from uh, Big Bang. That does age me a little bit, but I don't really care. Sunny, 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 sunny. Oh, oh. Vietcong Fighters, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I'm your sleepy, low energy Botany Dragon. I like to play comfy and or story games. But right now I'm doing a bit of art. So welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Hello. I'm just doing a bit of drawing. It is pinned who I'm drawing. This is not an OC. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. But yeah, just feel free to vibe as well. Because I don't mind it. Alrighty. There we go. Oh my god, it's finally coming together. I'm so excited. God, me knowing how long it's been since that days makes me feel old. It's fine. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Okay. Oh, that artist. I might have remembered her. Yeah, it's Rika. Alrighty. But you know. Alrighty. There we go. You know, I should probably. I don't do this, but I'm gonna try this for the first time. I'm gonna color in the eyelashes. I want to see if it's worth it. Let's make it like really dark though. Hmm. I don't know if I like that. Do I like that? Maybe I should make it darker. Maybe like more subtle. There we go. Actually, yeah, I like that. Take it down. When I start like coloring the liner, I'm just like, it's nearly ending. It's I'm nearly done. But I still do like a bajillion other things before like I can finally say it's done. Oh, that's not okay. Mm. Like the flowers need the rain. You like the sun when the clouds turn gray. Oh, you're like the blood running through my veins. Love you until now, ever away. Might need to change that. Okay. Feeling there's no one around to hold me. There we go. Then I see your face for the best. And I can only breathe with my chest. Will you take me? Leave me blind, but don't break me. 'Cause I need you like the flowers need the rain. Need you like the sun when the clouds turn gray. Oh, you're like the blood running through my veins. Love you until now, forever away. Mm-hmm. I'm back. Damn. You're leaving me blind, but don't leave me. Turn the noise into silence. Hid from your violence. I won't run away. Hit the door and make it vibrant. Say forever, baby. From for the best. I was really. I'll just leave it then. Time when you take her. Leaving me blind, but don't leave me. 'Cause I need you like the flowers need the rain. Feel like the sun when the clouds turn gray. Blood running through my veins. To now, forever away. Alrighty. Oh. Well, time to stay up late. Why? Wait, why? Wait, why? I'm nearly done, I promise. Can I see you, baby? Why are you staying up late? Oh, oops. Don't think too much. During any sleep until just okay. Alrighty, but make sure you take breaks in between. Take care of yourself. Baby, why? There we go. Nearly done. So close yet so far. Come on, I can do it. Let's see, how long have I been doing it? Oh, well, okay, 2.5 hours. Okay, nearly 10 hours. Oh my goodness. Baby, what? Okay, putting that here. As she does. Sorry. Like, I'm getting to the point with the drawing, I'm just like, I need to focus. Gosh. Like, I don't know, sometimes I don't know, realize how long I've been silent for, and I catch myself, I'm like, oh no, I might be silent for like a whole 10 minutes. Without realizing it. Oh, jeez. There we go. I might need to darken that. There we go. Alright, let's go with this. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't color the thing properly. Let me... Boop. There we go. Ah, I didn't even color the hair properly. Fuck. I'm gonna cry. Alrighty. Yeah, yeah. Either goody matachi. Okay. Okay, and then the little cheeky thigh right here. Boop. There we go. This city's chaotic. Actually, I might as well just color the eyes now. Okay, just make a dark blue and then swoosh. Subtle, but I like it. Tempted by my smell like a bee that seeks honey. Dashiyamonaku mani edai. Oh, whoops. Ugh, I didn't even think. Alrighty. I'm gonna hoop in the dark. Hmm. Alrighty. Nearly done. You're gonna gain a bad ideal and ambition. Darkness, hope in the dark. I mean, stay real. Leave the heist. At the game of love. Take your body and soul. どうしようもなくまりえたい Lonely lady, shall we dance? Party time. Hope in the dark. Anyways, let's see. It's full of it's a matter. Excuse me. Alrighty. There we go. And then the waist part. Snatch the waist. I'm kidding. Okay, and the last bit are the leaves. I'm supposed to heal you, but I'm not healing. Alrighty. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Between us. And then right here. And down here. I already did that. There we go. Fully colored. Let's merge it all together. 9 hours. Oh wow. Sorry, I keep checking it. I know it's not gonna change much, but like I like looking at it. Alright. Alrighty. So here's what I like to do. Okay. So since the light source is going that way, we're just gonna do a bit of magic, I guess. Oh. Yes. Thank you for the applause. Okay, and then a little bit of like a darker green around here. I don't know. I like doing this because I discovered it through like another artist. And obviously it's not going to work with every art piece. So sometimes I just don't do it. But yeah. Overlay. And then lower the opacity. There we go. And then for me, I'm just going to make myself blue. My favorite color. Oh, come on. Oh, oops. And then a darker right here. And then overlay. There we go. It makes a slight difference, you know. Alright, let's not make it too harsh though. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. So let's just do like a very simple background, and yeah. So I think I'm just gonna do like some squares. So we're just gonna use this color, and then like probably go right around here, and then get some tools, rectangle frame, and then we're just probably gonna do one here. Oh shit! Oh, not frame. Oops. Rectangle. There we go. I was like, that's a bit weird. Oh, wrong layer. No wonder. I was like, it's not working. Because I'm dumb. I'm kidding. Alrighty. While I do that, I'm just gonna do this. You know, like, simple just goes a long way. And then for me, we're just gonna do this blue, but I'm just gonna make it a little lighter. And then rectangle, put this here. And then hide myself, color it in, and then boom. Actually, let's change that. Okay, new layer. Okay, let's just go here. I like to make it like slightly shorter than myself. I mean, it's not that hard to be taller than me, but you know. And then we're gonna do a border. Let's just go with like 10 pixels. And then, oh shit. But there's this empty space right here that I don't like. So don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Like, don't ever apologize for like quote unquote bad art. You know, I can guarantee you this. Like, anybody who receives like fan art will appreciate, regardless of like, you know, quality. You know, because it's the thought that matters rather than the quality. You know. Maybe I should just do leaves. Let's see. Okay. You keep me. I need a mama. Can't be someone else. Oh, actually, I think that might work already. Be this, be that. Low aim, high aim, stay with, stand up, hidden. Okay, I need something in the middle here. Who I am, no matter what. I feel like this is still a bit too harsh on him. There we go. keep changing my mind. Alrighty, let me just change this to like 10 or something, 11. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wrong size. Alrighty. And then probably make like another layer and then make it smaller. What if I just make it darker? And then I do... Maybe a little bit too dark. There we go. And then the other side. Okay, I think that works. There we go. Like colliding worlds in a way. This one is... Oh, let's go with 10. And then make that a... like a darker blue. Around here. There we go. Okay, simple, but you know, it can't be too picky because I did say I was gonna plan for like a simple background. And then this one is also 8. Alrighty. Oh, actually. Alrighty. Hold on. Let me cook. Alrighty. And then make that black. Maybe white. We'll see. Alrighty. Hold on. I'm so picky. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm like... Because like, I don't like the white. I don't know. Okay, let's go with this. There we go. There we go. Worlds colliding. There we go. Some shitty ass background. Alrighty. Actually. Okay, we'll say this side and then this side. Hopefully, let's hope it works. Multiply. Okay. And then up here. And then up here. And then let's do add. And then lower that. There we go. Actually, I like that. Yeah, something I like. Alright, but we're not done yet. I'm not done yet. Because I need to do my noise filter on top. Okay, so, and then filter, effect, noise. Alrighty. And then I do overlay. Make it very subtle. And it gives it that like little grainy look that I prefer. Like you zoom in. Because, like, you know. And then last but not least, let me find it. My watermark. I usually like to put it in like the most annoying area possible. Like around here. And I'm done. Yay! Yay! So this nearly took me 3 hours. I did not expect that. But yeah, so this is the art complete. Yeah, surprisingly, it only took me less than 10 hours, like overall. But yeah, no, I really like this now. Yeah, I will post it very soon after I glaze it. And yeah, no. Okay, so next stream is going to be on next stream is going to be on Tuesday, and it's going to be more art. And oh, would you look at that? I know exactly who to raid. I know exactly who to raid. Oh, come on. There we go. It's not letting me mute for some reason. Anyways. But yeah. We do have a lot of people for a raid. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's going to be on Tuesday, and it's going to be more art, because we'll be working on, I'll be working on a project. Let me find it. So it's like maybe hype you up, I don't know. Okay, my work's in progress. I'm going to be working on this model right here. Look how pretty he is. But yeah. So I'm just gonna save as PNG. But yeah, we have a lot of people for a raid, and I know exactly who to raid. So yeah, this is the raid message. Right? But yeah, other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.